Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Teeth and Lies. My name is Tom. I use he, him pronouns, and I will be the Dungeon Master of the game. Now, Teeth and Lies is a part of an ongoing storyline. That of the Gatecrashers. They are rainbow-coloured heroes, agnostic beings who think that God's involvement's No. It's down to heroes to save the day. But first of all, let me introduce you to my players and some of our supporters and our sponsors.
Hi, I'm Nat. I use she, her pronouns, and my character, Syrah, uses she, they pronouns. Syrah is a security and interplanetary relations restoration automaton and is an alternate world version of Sarah from A Divergent Dream. Syrah was also created by Nanny, a different Nanny, this time a dimension-travelling gatecrasher, and as their name suggests, they were created to help the Gatecrashers with their interplanar work, and they've been programmed to serve the Gatecrashers directive. At all costs?
Hi, I'm Sean. I use he, him pronouns, and this is Bernard Hart, rockstar legend. And backing me up today, we've got on the bass guitar, anti-sulfuric. On the rhythm guitar, we've got anti-hydrochloric. And on the drums, we've got Ant Battery. Yes, this is Heartburn and the Art Acids.
Hi, I'm Lola, pronouns they, them, and I will be playing Irerai. Irerai the Lightbringer. Pronouns are Z, Zem, and Zir. Z is an interplanar traveler in Zero right, and is somehow recently being inducted into the gig? We don't know. We don't really understand, but there are no alternate versions of them. There's only one. What happened there?
Hello, my name's Niall. I use he, him pronouns, and my character is called Ruin, and she uses she, her pronouns. She is a dark and twisted character with a deep, sad, tragic backstory that is hidden behind an iron mask, and even more infernal iron. She's found in the depths of hell, more specifically the first layer, so not that deep when you think about it. But she died, or she would have died if it wasn't for a gatecrasher that saved her. Now, will she continue her vengeance or whatever it is that she was doing before the gatecrashers? Who knows? But we'll find out together this season in Teeth and Lies.
Check out our sponsor, Phoenix Dice, for carefully crafted click-clack math rocks for use in your favourite TTRPGs. Phoenix Dice work with recycled goods, meaning their products and packaging are all made from sustainable materials. You can go to phoenixdice.com to check out their entire selection, including some limited Roll Together dice. And if you use the code ROLLTOGETHER, all caps, at checkout, you'll get 25% off your next purchase.
Big love to our D20 club on Patreon. They're great. You're wonderful. We love you so much. And they help us keep the kobolds in line, which is very important. They get up to all sorts of cheeky jam-related activities. Anyway, the D20 club, they've created a fan Discord where you can come and chat about all things Roll Together. And they've created a wiki page to help you keep track of all of our stories, which you can find at rolltogether.fandom.com. You can join and be as cool as they are from as little as one of your local currencies per month by following the link in chat or in the description below.
We are delighted to be supported by Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms, a Dungeons & Dragons strategy video game that brings together D&D characters from novels, adventures, and multiple live streams into a single grand adventure. You can select your heroes and formation, then battle through waves of monsters for free on PC, phone, PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch. And if you put !code into chat, you'll get yourself a free Electrum chest.
You can find us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, and TikTok by searching Roll Together RPG or by following the links in chat or in the description below. If you can't join us live and want to see our previous adventures, you can catch up straight after on YouTube or on your favourite podcasting app by searching for Roll Together RPG.
Finally, we run queer-friendly tables and encourage and support trans and GNC players and characters in our games. Our players and DM may portray characters that are of a different gender to their own. We aim to avoid misgendering but acknowledge that it does happen. We welcome corrections and have a company policy in place for correcting people on pronouns. Check out Safety in Chat for content warnings and some of the safety tools that we use through the TTRPG Safety Toolkit.
Didn't they do well? Let's get to it. Let's save the multiverse. Hello. Welcome to what will be the grand finale of Teeth and Lies. This, the ongoing adventures of the Gatecrashers and gestures at the players, Gatecrashers friends. In the friends, associates, cannon fodder, there's a lot of titles for a lot of very important creatures in the multiverse. In the last episode, the party had been split thanks to Ruin's ability to basically jetpack our way to freedom. If we focus on that strand, Ruin made a deal with the vampire known as Bluebeard. Basically, you give me one of your silver keys, taken from a gatecrasher, and I will leave. Again, as constantly pointed out when dealing with these kind of contracts, that's a very open-ended contract. Ruin also made a, not so much a deal, but like a kindly promise to the...
it was a deal, let's be honest.
It made the deal to the Kenku Broken Glass, or... I hope you all at home also made a breaking noise there. Basically, I'll finish what I'm working on, and then we two, Keysmith and Gatecrasher, we can make some changes here.
We'll save the people we love.
And that's the important thing, you know.
The one thing that the Gatecrashers won't allow, we will do it secretly together.
It's like the Jedi. They don't allow love. Weirdly, they allow sex, but not love. Love is the problem there. Then Ruin was sent to go rejoin the rest of her party, the rest of the party who had plummeted into a stormy, dark night. They all attempted to basically gather together themselves and the various NPCs as they plummeted towards the sea, and were saved by a flying pig and a Valkyrie, who brought them back to a boat piloted by a dead goblin, and they were taken back to meet what was the original Keysmith, Ravenscroft, a large tiger man. Some deals were made, some bacon was eaten, we're not quite sure of the meat.
Sausages.
Sausages.
And to avoid...
Well, again, you know, pigs, they'll eat anything. Snorkers, good-o. And that's a Navy thing. So then Ravenscroft and the former Gatecrasher, otherwise known as Soma, who was the pig folk, were returned to their original planes. Before leaving, Ruin made a deal that she would ensure that these two would have souls in exchange for coordinates of the missing forge. No one has looked at the piece of paper that was handed over by Ravenscroft. Everything is fine, everything is beautiful, and nothing hurts.
I swear to Bob, if you've screwed me on this, I will burn your world down.
I think it's not just screwing you, it's screwing all of us.
Anyway.
All the Gatecrashers, anyway.
Well, certainly a certain amount of screwing probably has occurred. As the party all sort of decided on who was going to stay, who was going to go, there was the sound of bodies hitting the roof, and a large troll-like man putting his horrible yellowy eyes to the knot and screaming, "Where is my knife?" I can tell you, friends and foes, the knife is currently in Ruin's pockets, as Ruin has been picking up artifacts various, as becomes adventurer and artificer. For podcast listeners, once again, balloons have been released, as now basically has a self-celebration. It's just like, hooray for me and my morally dubious character. Yes. With that, we go back in. Party. Yes. You know who that is. That's Meathook. Lovely guy. Did threaten violence and is now on the roof and is scrambling down. You're all aware who... Well, especially Ruin, because you dropped from that portal, probably. He's just fallen on the roof. But you all... I was going to say, like, who's got like a perception over like 15? Most of you.
Perception of 15.
I'll give it to you.
Passive perception, do you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, 15.
I
Yeah.
think it's a 19.
Ruin doesn't.
You're a
I
monk.
have 12.
Sorry.
You're a monk. You're perceptive.
Oh yeah, 19.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to say is like, because I was like, okay, I'll set it a bit higher because obviously there's like the sound of a storm. You've heard a body. You also can hear like the flap of wings. So you're like, again, none of you are like, okay, right. I think I might know where this is going. As the sound of like scrambling as this large troll kind of falls down the roof, and then you just hear, "Ugh! I want my knife," and then you just hear, again, very quiet voice that you can't really hear over the storm. It's not fair, they're thieves, they killed my brother. Quiet voice again. All right, okay, but I'll get a pop head. Very like, just again, muffled, but like an insistent voice of like, all right, I'll be nice. Again, this is being yelled, even when he's like being reprimanded and like trying to be little. He's still at like 11. So currently in the room we have 2 Gatecrashers, a bartender, a Valkyrie who's just sort of sulking, also Twist, and yourselves. Also, the half-elf Gatecrasher is currently unconscious because emergency surgery was performed last episode, and his as I said, like, it's actually weirdly, like, it's almost like a clean cut. It's, when we're looking at, like, sci-fi and when we're talking about people, like, being bisected by portals, his hand just was there, and now it's not. So it's just a void of a hand. It's not nice. It's not nice at all.
Do we have time to feed the half-elf a potion?
Yeah. If you want, I'm going to sort of like give you guys, let's say probably it's sort of like we're not doing a turn thing, but like half a minute as you work out that Meat Hook and whoever has arrived are like walking round the side to come in through the side door.
This is an inconvenience we could do without. We'll look at Thrycree and Gatecrasher. How soon can you get the portal going?
Oh, yes, of course. Yes, I'll just goes over and just sort. Sorry about this. Gatecrasher opens up the unconscious Gatecrasher because it's the Thrycree's key is the one that was, so takes it off the unconscious. Yes, it's going to be. I'll get on it right now. Yes, starts doing the summoning the artifact, doing the again, Ruin, just all good material for the it requires hand movements. Is there a bit of murmuring? Yeah, there must be a somatic component to it as well. Could you do it loud? Could you do it quiet? Just all, again, I think we're sort of doing that, and like, say in Star Wars where you're looking at Darth Vader and you're like, that's just a mask, but we're looking at the mask and you're going, okay, we know something's going on behind there. Cool. The Thrycree is opening a portal.
You said that I reckon I can do this now.
Yes.
Right. So I think she's not going to be that worried about that.
No.
I think she'll turn to everyone else and say, well, I believe I have the thing that this creature wants. I am more than ready to give it back if that's all it'll take for it to go away.
Certainly.
It's worth a try.
I'll go to the door and open it up.
Perfect. Just before, again, it's like a video game thing. Before we just anything else anyone just wants to prepare before we go into this.
Potions to the half-elf.
Cool. Yeah. Eri just pours potions into his unconscious.
It's more of a, like, I'm not trying to make them choke to death,
No. Surprisingly delicate, where you're just like, but also I want to say you're quite a practical being, so you're just like, well, that's not useful. Head up, come on. drink your potion. Comes back. Yeah.
Sorry, no, carry on.
Yeah, no, go on. Yeah, the half elf is getting to his feet with. If actually, Eri, would you sort of give, because he's missing a hand? Would you try and help him up, or
Sure.
just again like it's touching, which isn't really your thing, but yeah, gets up. Syrah.
Can I double check what was the feast that Iri and Bernard were given that they ate?
Yes, it's not a hero's feast. It's from the pan of nostalgia, which is a breakfast for, and gave temporary hit points.
But
so
what
it's not
what food was it?
eggs, sausages. I keep
It's
saying
a proper
bacon.
like breakfast. Okay.
Breakfast,
I was
yeah.
trying to think if it was like a soupy or porridgey type thing, would it be scoopable?
I mean, the pan's there.
There's
How
definitely
big
going
is
to be grease.
Pan.
The pan is about the size of a frying pan. I'll just give this to you. Put the lid. Do you put the lid back on?
I can do. My intention was to see if there was a bottle or a jar to like scoop a portion of it for Ruin.
I will give it to you. It's not the food. It's sort of like
It's specifically the pan.
it's the pan, and it's not the food. So what you saw was the pan was put down, the lid was put on, the lid was taken off. There was food in it. This is food of nostalgia. This is to get into lore that none of you will ever learn. This was a pan that was enchanted by a mother for her son who was going on a big adventure, and was like, whenever you want a memory of home, you're like, I think I want to say bubble and squeak. It was like, this is the foods that make you. And Ravenscroft thought that a full breakfast would be the thing that was the thing he was longing. So it is.
Did he explain this to us and how
No.
it worked to us?
No.
Then I can't.
But Leota, the goblin, is there, and I think if you're sort of confused, Leota's like, yeah, well, it's magic, and again, it summons like whatever you want, that you're most nostalgic for. I would also just say, Syrah, if you'd used it, it would probably just be full of biscuits.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Which are more portable than a fried breakfast.
If you're not trying hard
for
enough,
you.
maybe.
Yeah. Fill your pockets full of runny eggs. My point
Maybe for a
being,
smacker.
yeah. My point being, yes, exactly. You can now give this, if you want to feed Ruin some soup, it's
Yeah.
doable.
No, we said biscuits now. I think Syrah is going to sort of look at the pan, look at Leota, and be like, this helped the biological folk in our party feel much better rested.
Yes.
And then explain how it works.
Yeah.
Understood. Lid back on.
Yeah.
Lid back off.
Full of iced biscuits and like slightly like chocolatey chippy ones. It's all the things that if you were getting your biscuit selection are the ones that go the first, and it's like, oh, we decided we were making an entire collection of just the ones that everyone loves and not the ones that everyone leaves behind. So yeah, it's full of biscuits, which is weird because it's cooking over a fire.
Nanny's biscuits were the best, I am led to believe. And they will open the biscuit tin that they've been carrying the whole time, Nanny's biscuit tin. They will scoop all of them in. And then as Ruin is heading to the door, wait. First, eat up. I would have at least 2 to guarantee the effect. You're looking fatigued.
How long have you been carrying these biscuits around?
The
Are there
tin.
like mouldy ones at the bottom?
Oh no, the tin was empty before.
There were crumbs, and I believe in the first episode we talked about biscuit bugs, and Nat got very angry and said, "Absolutely not! Are smiting to these bugs."
It will be very clean. No, there'll be crumbs, but no, there were no biscuits in there before.
Ruin will take 2 and then turn her face away from everyone and quickly.
Didn't we
Stuffs them
all
into the
see
grill.
your face at the...
Yeah, but there's
Doesn't mean she likes showing it off.
yeah.
That's true. That's
As you go to take away, Niall, hit the long rest button. Also, give yourself 4 temporary hit points.
I've already got 9.
Well, bully for you. Nanu's beautiful biscuits have just gone. I was about, yeah, world building. What biscuits would Ruin want? What flavour?
They're surely Sarah's like
Could be
Nanny
Nanny's
biscuits.
favourite, surely.
Yes.
But if
Yeah.
you were saying that it's like everyone's favourite biscuit, then
It's the sort of thing where it's like, as I said, this is, again, first episode where I said this is a sewing kit box that's been turned into a biscuit tin as adverse to our universe. And it is full of the best ones that everyone will always go for. But then that's the issue about what do you think if you, again, as a character, if you were offered a big box of biscuits, what would you be the most excited about to have?
I think Ruin comes from a very simple background, so she probably just takes like the malted milk biscuits.
They're good, yeah.
But yeah, I'm guessing there's like a selection in the tin now.
Yes, it's sort of like it's weird that it's actually because Nanny's a genius, so weirdly like little compartments have popped up and they've all like so they're all lovely stacked.
Yeah, I don't think Ruin is fancy enough to know what all the other biscuits are.
No. Again, some of them are iced, some of them have got like little faces, some of them are shaped like animals, and
Yeah, she doesn't trust any of those. Just straight for the malted milk.
yes, which again, and weirdly, again, as you eat it, gives you a strange sense of nostalgia. Again, from back before everything went wrong. This was
just from like behind her head, she's just like, oh shit, these are good.
no, absolutely.
Just had an Anton ego moment, just like
Yeah, just like
the Ratatouille.
Yeah, just like straight back to her childhood.
that as well, and we also hear like, sorry, American and everyone else is like the Hovis adverts of just going, it's a simple life, just no. I think you do just get an image of like little you having had like a big day and like doing stuff, and then like being given this biscuit, and
Just
it's
back in trial, just loving life with mum, just having a great time. Skipping through fields.
I'm climbing a hill.
Not a Werther's original.
I think we had Werther's original with last time we did like the Yule Lad stuff, but anyway, I think it's also very funny.
This will be the last time we do the Yule Lad stuff.
Well, yeah, no, someone has to deal with Gruner. So, in walking and like hiding, where you just have like this hidden nostalgia, which completely. I think it's also very funny that everyone else was just like, yeah, I had a fried breakfast and that just made me feel better. Anyway, you're playing off someone else's nostalgia. Ruin, you do reach the door.
It's taken a really long time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just snack up the stuff.
While everything is going on, Bernard has just been noodling and playing the counter charm thing. So
nice.
Everybody has advantage on saving throws against being frightened or charmed.
Very, very good stuff. Very sensible.
To the tune of Enter Sandman.
And again, sort of like that music echoes around these halls. So like I said, it was built for like a. I said it was like a long. I was about to say a longboat. Yeah, it is that kind of like, okay, we're doing a lifeboat thing, but there also is a sense of a Viking hall, and it's echoing. Yes, Ruin, you arrive at the door and you open it. There you see, I'm going to sort of like go height-wise. Behind there is an absolutely huge Yule Lad, red, wet now, long, like lanky hair, mouldy teeth. He's just there going, very much sort of like, I'm trying to be on my best behaviour. Slightly below him, sort of like about 5'1.5", not as big as the other Valkyrie you've met, is this person, cloak long, and has not as beautiful wings. And I can safely say to you and to the players, imagine a pigeon. This is a pigeon-themed, and sort of the humanoid looks up And Ruin, you're looking into the face of a woman. Sort of like the right side there is blondish hair that's been pulled back in braids with beads and indeed pigeon figures. The left side is absolutely covered in like inked runes, and there's just like a black orb where her left eye is. And she nods to you very politely and says, "Good morning. Might we have permission to enter your domicile?"
I don't think so. And I'll close the door behind me.
You just hear behind, "Fair enough. We'll do it your way then."
What do you want?
Do you mind opening the door again so we don't have to...
No, I closed the door behind me.
Oh, so you've closed the door...
Behind me. So I've stepped out.
Yeah. Oh, you've stepped out into the rain with them. Steps out. I thought you just shut the door and she's like, "Oh, just having a conversation."
Can we come in?
No. Apologies, because that's when she was like, "Oh, fine, we'll do it your way."
No, I said I'll shut the door behind me.
So I'll mark
That's why I said, "What do you want?" Yeah.
What do you want? Steps out. But again, sort of like the rain's just pouring. You're also now just getting. I'm sorry. Greetings. My name is Gore. Six Finger, and she holds up her hand. Right hand, still with it. Left hand, all fingers bar the ring finger have been removed, and with a ring. So, which has a ring on. My name is Gore. Six Finger holds up the hands. I am the speaker for his lordship. There are a variety.
Whose lordship?
Oh, I believe the Gatecrashers are calling him. We're calling him Broken Glass, but that's not his true name. Let's kind of pauses and thinks. It's like she's trying to translate something. Trickster. Let's call him Trickster.
Sorry, just
yes.
For you and me, Tom. Broken Glass is a girl.
Broken Glass is a girl who
was possessed
by this person
being.
They're talking about.
Yes. And that was the problem that for the Gatecrashers, they were like, "Oh, Broken Glass went bad." And then it was like later, it was like, it wasn't her. She was possessed. I was just starting to pick up. People seem to have an issue of working out like what to call people when they're possessed. Where you're like, "Hey, is that a guy in there, Gatecrasher, Constantine, or Newland? We need to come up with new terminology." Says a group whose everyone is just called Gatecrasher. It's very confusing. Yes. So, Gore. So for those of you who are doing the wiki, that's GO with an umlaut LL. And is the
this.
Yeah, not an anagram, but if you need, you can make an anagram. Goal. Yes. So pauses things. You could come Trickster. What we would like is, well, first of all, my gestures up, and I think because she's got her back to Meat Hook, and you can kind of see that she's a bit like, this asshole. Master Meat Hook here wants the return of his item and the item of his brother. I personally am here to discuss the return of his lordship's property and prisoners. I would ideally, I would like to have this conversation where it's not raining and be able to discuss it with the rest of your party. I'd just like to say, she sort of holds up. She's not armed. She's just like, he on the other hand, yeah. He on the other hand is very clearly like holding like a butcher's cleaver, and he's just like, so. I won't lie to you. If we can resolve this peacefully, I think that's best for all of us. I would also say, I accept that you're all immensely powerful. I hope you understand that we also have immense power. So, if we can avoid doing the whole kind of squaring up thing, that would be advantageous to all of us. So now I've stated my purpose. I ask again, with all honesty, may we be entered into your domicile?
What do you have to offer?
Oh, for yourself, we will first of all, we have no love for the Gatecrashers, and we also understand through our associate in there that you also have desires to rectify issues. We'll happily offer you any, if you need to use our forges, our labs, make use of our armies. We are very willing to cooperate.
Who has told you anything about me?
Oh, our associate in there, the one you called Gatecrasher, the one who
The creature who has possessed Gatecrasher.
Sort of tilting her head. Well, it's very difficult to prove. As far as we're concerned, that is Gatecrasher. You call them Gatecrasher. They act like Gatecrasher just because they have a different soul. Does not make them not a Gatecrasher, correct?
No, that's exactly what that means.
Oh.
Somebody else is controlling them and changing their personality. Yes, they have the same memories, but it is someone else.
Well, very well.
You're not a very clever group, are you? You hold on out there. I'll be back. And then I come inside out the rain, and I close the door, and I look
Sarah
at you.
is like right behind the door and has been listening.
Like, we can listen.
Can I?
What are you
come
over
in?
there? You can't hear the tunes. Plays louder.
Shh.
I close the door behind me, and I'm like, Sarah, I like squeeze around you.
Really?
Points at Gatecrasher. He's somehow contacting the ones outside.
Okay, Newland Gatecrasher.
Newland Gatecrasher. Points to Newland Gatecrasher. That one is somehow contacting the ones outside. They're here to bargain. They want their prisoners and some magic items. And they're not really offering anything worth listening to, so is that key nearly done?
Yes. If you want to leave,
Perhaps it is prudent then, if we are wishing to do anything, to let Newland go back to his friends.
I think that a better option would be taking Newland out of Gatecrasher.
That is what I meant.
It would be useful to know exactly what his intentions were.
Well, we do also have the option of capturing him.
he is.
I thought we have. Yeah, we have.
He was. Ravenscroft has manacled him.
No, sorry, I'm talking about the mist.
Yes,
Once we
the mist that would be
depossess-
the mist that would be Newland. Yes,
Yeah.
would be to capture him as
Yeah,
he leaves.
but I'm saying it would be prudent to separate the two of them so that whatever we're doing doesn't get fed back to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think.
Does he need to be dead for the mist to leave?
Do any of
What
us
I
know
know.
this? We've not really experimented, I guess.
I mean,
That typically is the way that one has alleviated possessions before.
yes.
I'll walk up to Newland Gatecrasher and ask, tell me, do I have to kill you to remove you, or will another way do that?
Oh yeah, no, you definitely have to kill me.
Great. I'll beat him unconscious rather than kill him.
Yeah. Are you just gonna keep? Wait. He's
Just punch him in the head until he goes unconscious. Non-lethal damage. Put him to sleep. I don't have the sleep spell.
We're gonna let that happen in the background.
Well,
Like, it's not
hang on. One
torture if
thing,
we're trying to save someone, right?
one thing that Sarah suggested last time that we didn't have time to do was trying to cast Greater Restoration.
Right, yeah.
See if that would remove a curse.
But we don't want to get rid of him. We just don't want
No,
him
but-
feeding back.
I thought I thought the whole point was the mist would just come out and try and possess someone else and we could just capture it.
Yeah, but we'd need something to do that with.
But we have it.
What, the globe?
Yeah, didn't we get given?
You got given a globe which is full of yellow.
But someone
Oh,
else's.
it's already full.
Someone else's. This is Hilda the Valkyrie's corruption, which came out.
Yeah.
We haven't had time to really look at that yet and see if
No.
it can
No.
capture another one.
No.
Okay.
This is why.
Vieta, do you have any more of those?
Ow. Ruin. Again, I'm not going to get. It's not. He is very much being like, harder. Can you do it better? You know, just really mocking you and also making you just kind of creepy.
It doesn't bother me at all.
Yes, no, I know it doesn't, but I'm just stating that he's being a little creep, especially now he realizes that they're like, oh, yeah. I mean, you worked out where he was like, yeah, I don't really care about this body. You know, you've captured me. So, the orbs. I mean, yes, I think we've got other. We could try. I mean, Ravenscroft kind of was able to say words, but I don't know what the words are, but we can definitely try. Hold on. She goes and comes back with a tray, which has, and here we go, folks, has 10 items on it. Yeah. We have 3 different amulets, 3 rings, what looks like a copper penny. Again, one of these orbs, like a 3-tiered fork and a rock.
Sorry, a 3-tiered fork is in like there's a fork head, then there's a second fork head, then there's a third fork head.
I meant 3-tiered as in rather than it being like a 3-pronged, but 3-tiered.
Well, now I'm disappointed.
You know what? It's a weird item. No, it's got like 3 bits.
It's a handle, and it's basically like a trident, but it's got 3 separate fork heads on it, each with 3 prongs.
That's what that is now. Yeah.
The doohickey or something like that.
Yeah. No, it's I mean, this is all stuff that like
it's for sausages specifically.
Well, for the snorkers from the cooking. This is all kind of items which fell through the portal. I mean,
Excellent. I do not believe we have that much time. May we take the entire tray?
You can certainly try. Yes.
Certainly
try.
Okay.
Ruin's like holding Newland's face. It's like, you want some?
Do you have a bag?
I have a biscuit tin and hands and a general rucksack.
General rucksack.
They all fit on a tray. I feel like we can carry them between us.
Well, that's the thing. Are you just pouring everything into the bag?
Well, okay. My understanding of the situation was that there's only so long that Gore and Meathook are going to stand outside waiting.
Yeah.
Whilst we are.
And and
Ruin is punching them.
Yeah, and Gatecrasher is doing the portal. So let's move this somewhere further away.
Amazing.
How long does it take this guy to fall unconscious?
Cool. Are you pouring the contents of the bag of the tray into the bag?
Is there something? Okay.
What are these
items?
items?
Is there something worth to picking up? Yeah, tell us what it is.
Just put them all on. Literally, just start throwing them on. We got three amulets.
What's the penny?
That's one for you, one for you, one for you. A ring each. You know what I mean?
It's a lucky penny.
Luck.
All of them are lucky pennies.
Well, no, that the penny's the lucky penny.
Okay.
And the fork.
Do you know what the others are?
The sporker fork.
Oh, so the fork lets you eat things. The amulet that's got the happy face is really good if you're funny. The penny is lucky. The ring that is swirly is good if you need to remember things. The one that the amulet that has blood on it is good if you're helping heal people. The one that looks like a grumpy amulet is good if you do not like humor. The ring that's got water is good if you like swimming. The rock is a very good rock. The ring that's got a gold coin is good if you are worried about curses, and the globe is for containing mists.
Shall we pop the ring on the worried about curses ring on Newland's finger? Just as a let's see if that works. Just
sorry, was that another globe?
Yes. It's another globe which currently has content. There's like a light miasma in it. It's
that
not,
one also
Oh.
is something.
It's
that-
not.
Right.
It's not full of yellow, but there is like a miasma in it, which you could. It's like rather than like if you're throwing the glass orb, it would shatter. You could break it, pull it apart, release what's inside it, and then try and catch the yellow mist.
I'll tell you what. Is this guy unconscious yet?
Roll an unarmed attack. He's got a lot of
Probably
HP.
let the wizard do the
Yeah.
punching.
The pummeling.
It's all right. I do have a +12. I am also an artificer. That is a 27 to hit.
Cool. Roll your damage.
That's max damage for a 15.
I was going to say if you get over 12, you just finally, and his head just lumps down. He's still manacled, but as his legs also go, and he's now just sort of dangling by his arms, unconscious.
Great. I was just going to cast Identify again on the globe so that I know what's in it, what it does, and who's your daddy.
Are you casting? You're casting.
Yeah, we haven't got time to
No, you go. Bang.
mess around.
You point. That is an anti-gravity sphere. If you open that globe, everything within 30 feet cube of that for 30 seconds, gravity does not work anymore. So
it's not good for containing.
you could break the orb open, release the gas, and then try and seal it in. But
And it back in.
Would I know that the container can do that?
I think with the Identify spell, and because in particular you were told we've got another one of these orbs, you kind of feel that that's probably something that happened previously when Hilda was vomiting out yellow nonsense.
Okay, I will relay that information back to you guys with the caveat of that's not useful right now because we'll all fly for a bit.
Not necessarily. If we think we can control the gas, I'm very good at mending things. We could open the door as I break it and usher the gas outside.
Can we
And then
open
close
it
the
without
door
breaking
again.
it?
Yeah, it's like let's.
It's like a twisty screw.
Yes, I was going to say, or like, yes, sort of like a twisty screw, open it up, seal it up again. I want to say it's like a bath bomb kind of like container thing, or let's say things you used to get in certain confectionery where you just like inside a sweet where you pop it open and then you can put things inside. Other eggs are available. My point being, yes, you could store gas in this, but you're going to have to release whatever is in it.
Can
currently.
anyone control the wind?
I've been controlling my wind for quite a while now.
He gets the funny amulet.
It's about not being funny. Really.
Amazing.
You get
Okay,
a not funny one.
so Bernard puts on the funny amulet. Eri puts on the not funny amulet. Niall, are you taking the orb?
The history one would have been good for me.
I was just going to take the penny.
Yeah, sorry. We were kind of still mid-conversation about like what to do with the orb rather than throwing stuff
Throw
off.
yourself, yeah.
So
As there's just knocking at the door.
Sarah
still.
has just asked if anyone. I know Bernard was making a joke, but can anyone genuinely?
I've got Thunderwave, and I think that only hurts people. Oh no, it's a cube. Yeah, that would blow the wind away from us.
I don't know that. Maybe.
It does push creatures, so I'm guessing it'll push a gas. It would be a very.
Oh wait, prestidigitation creates a puff of wind.
Gas, yeah.
Oh,
Easy peasy. I'll do it. I'll do that.
yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
I can deal with that.
I did have a question. When you were describing Go,
Yes.
what did you say about Girl's eyes?
So left side of goal, lots of rune tattoos, and also just like a black orb. Like I mean, you didn't get to see, but I'll sort of like general. It looks like it's a sort of stone that's been put in there.
Right.
Quick question.
Yes.
Before we attack them with the anti-gravity stuff.
So rude.
Can we just leave? Like, because we don't need to get rid of. We don't need to cast Greater Restoration yet because he's unconscious. Can we just leave?
We could just take him through with us and do it. Yeah.
Yes, I was just thinking. Without, do we have to?
And then we don't antagonize them.
Yeah, and they don't know we've gone. They'll just wait out in the rain.
Unless they. Well, you might want to leave the knife behind.
Nah, I'm keeping it.
But one thing is the goblin did want to stay behind in case, like, to carry on collecting people and items, so would presumably want to stay behind and then get very much shanked. Or not shanked. I'm assuming they've got another knife.
He's got a meat cleaver now. So, but yeah,
backup knife.
Well, as we know how rapiers are bludgeoning damage, I think meat cleaver is pointy damage.
Everything's stabby damage if you try hard enough.
If you push hard enough, yeah.
I just see Nat's heart break a little bit every time. Right. So
What other items were there?
I think at this point, Bernard's just going to quickly open the door. Your inquiry is very important to us, but please continue to hold, and we'll be with you shortly. And shuts the door again.
So we have to stay.
Sorry. In that brief glance out the door, whilst when Bernard opened it, is there anyone else out there, or just the two of them?
The two of us.
Are you sticking your head out to look round the door?
I love the idea that you like Scooby-Doo your way in underneath Bernard.
Is there a window? Maybe, I don't know. I think
no, there are windows. Do you want to go look at the window?
Yeah. Intentionally doing the thing.
Make a perception roll.
You hear the sounds of one of them singing, just the two of us. We are threatening
18.
bad guys.
18?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, as there's a flash of lightning, not that far away is a large, rounded, metallic-looking creature.
Katie!
Just standing there, very patiently.
Right. I will just say to everyone, like, I believe there is also a rounded metallic creature outside. Looked somewhat like the painting. Was there a painting of Beatty?
Yes, there was. Yeah.
Gatecrasher.
Yes.
Mission priorities. Just rescue the kidnappees? Just rescue Paravildi?
Yes, and...
Broken Glass is already safe.
Do we also, if there is opportunity to take down Gatey or release Gatey from whatever is possessing them, is that also within mission parameters? Or should we focus on rescuing Paravildi?
Well, I think it's very important that... Kind of like, you see him sort of like... Oh, and again, I keep having to point out this guy is in like a pink cowboy outfit from the party. So dramatic. Gatey, as you call, was a very fine gatecrasher. Very kind, very, very good. If we can find a way of redeeming him, then I'm certain that is a priority. But I understand that might not be our main focus at present.
I have a way of getting them back, but the issue is that when we kill them, the gas escapes. We have enough to store one, not two.
Oh,
We do not know yet whether we have to kill them or not. We still have not tried Greater Restoration.
That is true. But if we do kill one, it's not a big deal. I can just bring him back.
Boom, boom.
If I'm quick enough.
I would assume that Gatey was still in possession of their key.
No.
No?
That was taken off him and was taken to be part of a machine in the Underdark. Lady Babington built a monstrosity. Again, this is just backstory, which Broken Glass worked alongside her. She was like, I want keys, and Broken Glass is like, I hate these guys. I can get them. I can get you what you want.
So how did they get here?
Yes. Good question. Good question, well asked.
Well, if they have no keys, then we can leave them behind, though I guess they got here somehow, so.
Bump, bump, bump.
Do we think we can return here once we leave?
Yeah, I got here because of the Gatecrashers.
This is true. Then let us go through and experiment with Noylin.
I point to the goblin. I say, if I was you, I'd run.
The window shatters as something rolls. And can...
Gatey 2. I guess we're taking Gatey 2.
Yeah. Can everyone make a dexterity saving throw, please?
Did I see this happening?
Yeah, we saw the window shatter.
I have advanced harsh.
Danger sense.
Didn't see it happening, but
Ooh.
I saw him coming. Don't know.
Well, that was
Oh,
pointless.
damn. Well,
25.
25.
I rolled a 5 on the dice.
Ooh.
So it's only 14.
14 for me.
I rolled a 5, so it's only a 14.
Well, I'm a monk. I should be more dexterous than this, and also that's probably not a save.
With advantage, 11.
Oh, no.
6 and an 8.
Oh, we're doing so well.
Those of you who did not beat a 18 dex, please
None
take
of us.
38 points of fire damage and 40 points of necrotic.
What?
Did they fire?
Mm-hmm.
I'm resistant to fire.
Congratulations. Those who did beat an 18, you take half of that.
So I'm also now resistant to fire because my armor has fire resistance thanks to my new level up.
I'm so glad
So
you
we're
had time to
taking
do it.
78 damage.
Yep.
Yeah, what was the necrotic?
The necrotic was 40.
So
Uh-huh.
20, because I passed.
Going. Leaving. Very
And
fast.
what was the fire?
38.
38 halved
Halved.
is 19, halved
19.
again is 9.
Yeah.
Quick math every day, months on the block.
Did the
Small
person who
trees.
threw that bomb,
No, it was Gatey.
Yeah, yes.
yeah,
But
did the
bomb,
person
yes.
who threw that bomb,
No,
No, I
wasn't
thought it
Gate-
was Gatey coming in.
No, it's Gatey throwing
Oh.
something through the window.
Right. Sorry. Oh, it was so okay. Hang on. Was
Rude.
it a spell or was it a physical thing that is throwbackable? No, actually no. I don't think I can do
It's a
that.
ball of horrible, fiery, necrotic damage. Yeah.
but is it a bomb or is it like a fireball spell? Because Irarai could.
Projectile stuff.
I don't know that I can
You
deflect that kind of missile.
It's a
but-
spell. It's
Okay,
a
so-
spell.
Okay.
I mean, I'm interested to see you try. Gatey
who threw it,
Hmm.
are they within 30 feet of Syrah?
No, they're outside. They are 90 feet away, and
Okay.
they are coming in. They are coming in.
Or was it 78 points of damage?
Yes.
Should we leave?
Yes.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
portal
okay.
is now open. Once again, it's always delightful when you're playing these kind of games and you can announce the building is on fire.
Yep.
The roof. The roof is on fire.
You also just hear, I think that means we can fight. And Six Fingers is just like, I did try diplomacy. I would like the record to show, but
Wanker.
We were
You're
also
right.
doing
Grabs
diplomacy.
Leota.
You just did not wait long enough.
head
I
peers
think
around the door.
Irarai grabs Leota and goes through the portal.
Oh, shit. Okay, you're going to drag Leota through the portal.
Leota, who was dead and needs a soul to survive the other side.
Oh yes.
I'll tell you who Dawn Dawn has a soul. Dawn was conveniently not within the fire damage, was at the other side.
Okay.
Dawn
No, I
is
thought the whole place was on fire, and therefore
Yes.
it was like we need to leave.
Yes, you do need to leave.
Okay.
We should try.
So I guess grabbing Leota and shouting to Ruin, it's like, Ruin?
Yeah, I'll chuck a soul coin.
Okay.
As you,
I got so many soul coins.
you are so rich.
Well, I am running low now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you haven't got to use any for yourself, and that's heroic.
Don't call me a hero.
Was it just Leota that needed the soul coin? Was everyone else alive?
Yes. So of all the NPCs, Twist is alive. Dawn is alive. Gatecrashers are alive, as far as you know. There's an unconscious Gatecrasher currently manacled to the wall.
Manacled to the wall.
Yeah.
I thought he was just manacled. I didn't realize
So
it was
they
manacled to the
put
wall.
a sort of like there was a
Like over her.
yeah.
So
So
put him
he's-
up like a coat.
yeah, pretty much. So he's
Okay, so
he's-
we don't have to like undo the manacles to take him with us. He's still manacled. You just
you're gonna have to get it off the hook.
Just lift
Right.
him up. And,
Yeah.
Well, that's
Door's
kind
off for her. So
yeah. So ideally, someone's gonna have to sort of like get him. I won't say it's almost like a carabiner kind of thing where you like have to press it in to get it. You know, Ravenscroft is very tall and very strong and was able to sort of pick up a human and just go, and you're manacled. Yes. So in answer to your question, Leota is the only unsold being in this place. The portal is now open. He has opened it. Actually, because none of you said where. He's trying to get back to Gatecrasher HQ.
I did tell him to go, if he goes back to the vampire's mansion,
Right.
all the other Gatecrashers and Broken Glass were currently there.
I will slightly retcon. That's where he's sort of, and because he knows that there is a portal that you came through. Perivildi also, who is like the mission card, is also there. Also has a soul. So that's the.
There's
thing.
also more gate. Well, I guess there's more Gatecrashers than Gatecrashers HQ, isn't
Well,
there? Really?
also, it also makes sense that you don't just open a portal to your home base when you are definitively under attack. Yes, so the portal has opened. You can see like Gatecrashers gathering. Bernard, your bandmate is there. There is also Ruin, your Gatecrasher is still there. No, your Gatecrasher's there.
My Gatecrasher
Your Gatecrasher's
Constantine.
unconscious. Eri, your Gatecrasher with a cup of tea is standing there. And I can also safely say, Sarah, your Gatecrasher's just there. He opened
Is
the portal.
Broken Glass still there as well?
Broken Glass is broken. Actually, that's no, you can't see Broken Glass.
Okay.
But the red-headed elf is still there. Well, has obviously gone and come back and still trying to resolve. Yes.
Bernard will be waiting till last, but we'll be encouraging all of the squishy people to go through the portal first.
Cool.
You're a lot more squishy now.
Well, now you've all taken a considerable amount of damage. I can also safely say, above table, that's a once a day thing, and I'm glad it paid off. Let's roll initiative.
Yay! I also now have advantage.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Okay. 13.
13.
27.
Ooh, 27 as well.
Ooh!
Dex off.
27 club. No, we're not.
16.
If we both die. I'm actually 27. That could be real for me.
What?
Oh dear.
Death is round the corner.
Yeah. Death's around the corner for us.
I think always around the corner.
Bernard, I assume you've got the higher Dex modifier.
I've only got a +4.
+4? Mine's
Have
only
you-
+3.
Oh!
Look at you. Sorry, I apologize.
You can
I thought
multi-class the
using your
hardest.
roguish. Yeah. So, yes, at the top of initiative is Bernard. Bernard, behind
Isn't
you.
it me?
No, I wanted to be that. No, of course. Apologies, I put it in. I'm just going to change that round.
It's cool. It really doesn't matter.
At the top of
We're all running
initiative.
away anyway.
Yeah, at the top of the initiative is Ruin. Ruin, to set the scene, you are currently in a burning building. Behind you, about 35 feet, because just outside that Gatecrasher was able to finish is a portal that is revealing a group of Gatecrashers in the castle that you were there less than an hour ago. It's been quite a day for you. You can also see that the door that you have been interacting with is starting to open, and the window which is next to it has been blown open. There is also the massive scorch mark of a fire orb having exploded.
Yes. Okay.
Just they're all just hanging out in Bluebeard's castle. Just he was like, yeah, the one agreement is leave, and everyone's just like, well, this is nice.
Presumably they're doing cleanup and
only-
looking after civilians that might have been running scared.
Yeah, and only Ruin had to leave.
Yeah,
Also-
technically.
Also, there's a bunch of ghost possessed people that they're like, cool, a bunch of brides who we're also like, you can see the butler. they're trying to like cast holy water, and they're like, no, I refuse. I'm back to life. Yes. So Gatecrashers, they are curious cats, and they just like the opportunity to poke around in other people's business. Evident. I mean, Rune hasn't been gone that long. It's been about 20 minutes, half an hour. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, it would be an action to grab Mr. Constantine
Newland.
possessed Newland boy and
Mr. Boy.
start to take him through the portal.
Yeah. I would say make a strength check to just sort of like, he's unconscious, he's not like contesting, or basically you're just trying to like get the manacle is put on a hook above him, so he's hanging by his arms.
Athletics.
Yeah, that works.
Why have you forsaken me, dice? Oh, I'm going to use a chronal shift as a reaction. Because I got a natural 1.
As a piece of timber falls, crushes you to death, and then you're just like, nope.
To death?
Yeah. As you sidestep it, the timber falls, and then you're like, let's try that again.
It's better. It was an 11.
11. You managed to sort of very, like, ungain, like, almost like getting him by the legs and, like, putting up so the manacles, and he just sort of face plants down. So you've definitely got him off the wall. He's taken more damage while he's unconscious.
Can I start dragging him?
You're not
Towards
picking
the
him up,
pole?
you're just dragging him by the chains.
Well, the whole plan was to pick him up and take him to the portal.
Yeah. I'll say make another strength check just to pick him up, or you can just drag him. That's half movement, but
So would I get my full movement if I can pick him up?
it depends how well you do at the strength check.
Okay, you know what? It's a free dice roll. I'll take it.
I mean-
19!
Yeah. You something in the suit go, boop, 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 you know, and you're able to pick up this human, and you fling him over your shoulder in a fireman's
Right.
carry.
I will do that, and then I will use a quicken spell so that I can cast Fireball as a bonus action.
Cool.
Fireball.
Fire. Who can I see outside the door?
You can see Gore, and you can see Meat Hook, and sort of getting closer, you can see the shadowy figure of a Warforged.
Are they all within 40 feet of each other?
The Gore and Meat Hook, yes. Gatey is still probably another I think I said 90 feet away. So yeah, no, he's not. Gatey isn't within 40 feet of the others.
Of them.
Quite yet.
Okay. Then just those two, could they make me a dexterity saving throw, please? Of 18.
Absolutely. Meat Hook gets a 5. Go gets a 11, but she uses a legendary resistance.
Boo.
Boo you!
No, boo you! Okay, was that 10?
Was what,
2,
10?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It was 10. That's 39 points of fire damage, please. For a fail.
For a fail? Goodness gracious. Great balls of burning people alive.
39, so it'd have been 19 for a success.
Okay.
Fire damage. Yeah, because that's all I can do now. I've used my only quicken spell. It comes once every long rest.
Also, good memory because you hear as the Yule lad just screams and screams. He's not a happy bunny.
Then I slowly moonwalk my way to the pole, carrying some dude. And I'm like, it's time to get the fuck out of here.
That is one escape.
Yeah, great. I thought you said it was 35 foot away.
Well, you're getting... What's your movement?
30 foot. I thought you'd done that very specifically on purpose.
No, because it was 35 foot from, like, the centre where it was, but when... Let's say next turn, where everyone's... It's a big place. Yeah. Bernard.
It's a big place.
Hello.
Hello. What would you like to do?
I don't know whether to just throw everything at them and then nope out through the portal, or right. I think if so the building's on fire, right? But there are kind of places that are on fire, like smaller elements and stuff.
Yeah.
Bernard is going to raise one hand, strum mightily down on the guitar, while pointing the neck at an area of smoke, which will extinguish the fire, and a thick black smoke cloud will emerge. I'm using pyrotechnics.
Of course.
And basically, I just want an area of heavily obscured smoke to cover. Ideally, it's a 20-foot radius, so I'd like to kind of encompass them, but mostly in the room, but not where people are, if that makes sense.
Because there was a bit of distance where you guys were and where the door is, so you sort of push it so it is blocking the door and the now shattered window, which has rain pouring in. But,
yeah. I mean, if there's anyone who is in that kind of radius, like, hopefully they know which direction they need to run for the portal, but also Bernard will start to kind of shove people out of the area as well, and just kind of get everybody that we don't want to be in the smog to be clear and have a good run. But yeah, for it to be more difficult for them.
That's very honourable of you. You managed to do that. The door is now obscured. You're sort of like you're guiding mostly because Dawn is probably the only non-combatant that's in this space. So not to sort of like go, this is the only person you're focusing on, but that I think she especially, because she trusts you, she does. And she will, when it is her turn, will dash for the portal, having had a really bad couple of hours.
It does occur to me that cunning action is something that I can do. I just very rarely do it. So I'm wondering whether, I think because I have the bonus action, I'll actually try and be like ferrying Dawn out of the portal, and I'll use my bonus action to dash so that I can double the movement and we can both be basically on the cusp.
Then I take what I said earlier and safely say 2 have escaped from and you are very sort of like almost caught in the arms of Gatecrashers various, that this portal hasn't been open long, but they're very quick at going, danger, cool, and they are readying themselves. Yes, cool. Well done, Bernard. Is the pyrotechnic thing, is that a concentration, or is that just...
That is a wonderful question.
Thank you.
Don't think it is. I've generally avoided concentration as much as I can so that I can do it and rage.
Nice.
So no, I don't think it is. It just lasts for a minute or until dispersed by a strong wind.
You love to hear it. Great. Okay, so you and Dawn have both escaped the burning building. I'm just going to quickly have a look at... Okay, Smokies. Next up in initiative is Gatey, who is not moving at great speed. He's not concerned. Let's have a look.
Just Terminator walking towards the building.
Oh, yeah.
He's walking at the same pace to the door that I was earlier on in this episode.
Yeah. Also, it's like, I recall when I enjoyed biscuits as a living creature.
Gatey was a warforged.
Mm-hmm.
Gatey was a person. And
Gatey was a warforged.
I cannot remember if I have stated what Gatey was before he died, but then he was brought back, and then they were like, "Hey, this guy, we're in a thruffle."
Wait, well, no. So he died, and then they put his soul in a warforged.
Yes.
Right.
Okay. So why is it a round body?
He just looks like an onion. He's just like a rounded onion
So
looking.
he's not actually a modron in a modron body. It's just a warforged, or same difference.
I think he might be in a modron body.
Right. Yeah.
Using the Warforged statistics.
Sometimes you just need to use the materials that are presented with you.
Right.
And if you are a creature of... if your organization is chaos, and your enemies happen to be law and order...
Sorry.
You use the materials that are presented to you. How are you doing, Sarah?
There's a reason why Sarah is a clockwork sorcerer.
Yeah.
She's always on time.
Mm-hmm.
She is.
But she's not always there when you call. Thank you for being old enough to get that reference.
I love that. That was good. I was hearing the song in my head, so it was just like, oh, perfect that you finished that off.
Gatey.
Ja Rule. That's it. That's a new NPC in one of my games. Just someone who sounds just like Ja Rule. Baby.
Round in our heads now. Oh no.
Tom, what are you trying to say?
I'm just having a lovely time with my friends. My point being that I was looking at the spells he's got, and none of them are like range. They're all like within 30 feet. So he's just
What a shame.
rip.
I feel like he's done enough, you know.
He did a lot of damage. There's a lot of like flashing stuff on this chart.
Shit up a whole room full of people. So plenty.
There is an unconscious Gatecrasher. Okay, so
But didn't we wake him up?
Yeah, you're right.
Wait.
Irai.
Which one?
Yes,
The
there's
half elf.
The half elf. The half elf.
One that is being dragged by Ruin is unconscious.
Unconscious, yes.
Okay.
So we're on to the conscious Gatecrashers now. the Faerun is sort of keeping the portal open. The half elf is oh shit! Oh, I damned him. Oh, he's lost his ring. Because he was a warlock, and that was like his folk. It's in the metal. It was on his left hand. Where he kind of throws his hand up to cast like Eldritch Blast, and then looks and is like, just
It's going to be an hour-long conversation with his patron that he doesn't want to have.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Just like,
how'd you lose it this time?
What do you mean it's inside a big key? Well, go get it back.
His patron is Alan from accounting.
Alan.
We simply don't have it in the budget. I'm sorry.
Again, he needs to switch his patron over to the Gatecrashers because they're like, we're used to this. We can get you something else. Twist is also doing very similar to Bernard, making sure that people get out. Perivildi has just dashed and is making.
Someone needs to actually leave. We can't all be there going, go on.
I'm gonna roll a 10 versus. For those who watch through the portal, as Perivildi runs, a Gatecrasher tries to grapple her, and she just dodges and is legging it. She's had enough and is making a break for it. That's a future problem for you guys. That's other side of the portal issue.
Well, that sounds like a room full of Gatecrashers problem.
Yeah, no, that's sort of
the amount of opportunity attacks.
Yes, yeah. It's a bit like the last time we were having a battle here, where I said I quite like the fighting game style thing of stuff's going on in the background. So while this is happening, you're watching this snake woman ducking and dodging and headbutting, and all these Gatecrashers going, no, come back! You're a war criminal. Come back. You need to see your trial. Yes. So Twist Perivildi has made her escape. Half elf is sort of other side of the portal from Faerun, where he's a little bit I'm not quite sure how to cast my magic here, but I can work on it. Because I put the NPCs at I rolled in 17. Hilda. I'm going to roll to see how wise Hilda's being right now. That's a nat 1. Hilda is going to go fight and takes off. There's a woof. Bernard, a little bit annoying because some of your
smoke... free action. It's like, Hilda, go through the fucking... No, that's not how Irorai...
Talking is a free action.
I know, but that's not how Irorai would phrase it.
Could you Irorai it up a bit for me, Lola?
But I do believe we are leaving now. I'm sure they'll follow, but some of us are a little bit...
Translation, get your fucking arse through this portal.
Persuasion. I tell you what, Irorai, persuasion disadvantage, Bernard, just straight persuasion. Or intimidation, depending on what you feel.
Oh, you know what? I do actually have a +4. It's not that bad.
Well, I rolled really low.
Yeah.
I accidentally rolled. So you gave me disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
I rolled a nat 20 and a nat 1. So.
Oh wait! I can do things. Yes. Where is it? Where's my reaction? Restore balance. I can use my reaction to prevent the roll from being affected by disadvantage.
Okay.
So roll straight roll.
I get to roll, I get to keep the nat 20.
Fiddly D. Sean, what was your intimidation?
Oh, what was the rolling intimidation, was it?
Oh, persuasion. I was like persuasion or intimidation, because get your fucking ass through the portal could be both.
I'm going for persuasion because it's higher.
That's fair enough.
I only rolled a 5 on the dice, so it's a measly dirty 20.
Yeah.
And now
I think that's quite a lot of pressure, one would say.
Under the offices of being a Valkyrie, There is nothing greater than to die in combat. It is the greatest honor.
We can die in combat while we can revive her. We're coming up a fucking side.
Now, what I like to think is that
Valhalla!
is a bit, again, I keep making other references, like Series of Unfortunate Events, where Lemony Snicket will just step in and start narrating, and where I'm like, there's nothing greater than a Valkyrie you can worry about, while the characters in the background go, she can die later, and I just, me as Tom, go, I got a point, actually. So that was the point where Hilda, you see Hilda, like, swoop round, and is like, future chance. Okay, woomph, and dashes, and as you just hear people go, oh, it's a bird woman. Hilda goes through the portal. Leota.
Gatecrashers are such goofs.
They really are. They really are. These new ones are just having a lovely time. It's the old ones you have to worry about.
Looking forward to meeting the heads of the organisation, who are the Chuckle Brothers.
Do you?
To me.
Through this portal. To me. To you.
Oh, no, I dropped my key in this room full of keys. Oh, what to do? Yes, Leota. Leota, who still has her little tray of things and just, like, pushes them aside. And it's like, I said I was going to guard this place, and so, like a spiritual wrench appears in her hand, and she's like, well, you can't kill what's already dead, right? And just starts...
You get your fucking ass in here too!
Yeah, no, it's
You do
a
not
really
need to
good
be.
thing that I have 50 feet of movement, because this is where I do the thing that I said at the top that I was going to do. And
You pick up Leota.
yeah, with the
Soul coin, yeah.
soul coin.
And wait, the soul coin goes in. Are you going to carry her out, or are you going to throw her?
Whichever requires the least amount of... Like, I don't think I have the power to throw her.
Again, we'll kind of come to your turn in a bit. You might have to grapple her just to... She's got...
I'll just stun her and then pick her up. It's not...
Very rude! You can't go around stunning everyone that you want to save!
I feel like I can. It's a lot less bad than them dying. I mean, she's dead, but it's a lot less bad than them staying in place and being killed by something else.
On that note, Syrah.
I think we'll, following Irurai's shouts, we'll level her banner at Leota. We have a solution. Get through the portal. Can I make an intimidation check with that?
Yeah.
That is 21.
I'm gonna roll just to see. You're gesturing the banner. Your banner slightly unfurls and reveals the flag, and you see her looking at the symbol of the Gatecrashers. And this is a young woman who literally gave her life for people like yourself. She is in service to the Gatecrashers to ensure them that there's no greater honor for a keysmith than a Gatecrasher who came home safely. So, even though you intimidated, she just gives you a nod, and then it's like, okay. As Irai starts preparing to do a scoop. Yes, that is a free action for you, Syrah.
Fantastic, thank you. How far away, how much movement would I have to take to get physically touching distance to both Irai and Gatecrasher Thrycreen?
I mean, Irai's next to you, pretty much.
Great.
Gatecrasher Thrycreen is the 35... Let's say the 30 feet, so he's standing like 5 feet in front of the portal, having opened it, sort of separate square. So.
Sure. In that case, please excuse me for touching you without asking, but we'll just sort of grab your wrist, Irai, and I'm going to lay on hands for 15 health. Please do not take any more hits.
That is not the plan.
And then I will head over to Gatecrasher And I would like to cast Sanctuary as my
Oh.
bonus action on him.
Sweet.
So anyone trying to attack him needs to make a wisdom saving throw first. Otherwise, they must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell. And I know we've had the problem with everyone going, everyone get in, but Syrah is not going anywhere until Gatecrasher is through the portal.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll just level her banner at the door.
Interesting. Yeah.
Doesn't Joaquin have to leave last because they're the one doing the portal though?
Yeah.
Well, I've only got 30 foot of movement anyway, so I can't technically get through it.
I fall prone and get my head through it.
Get it cut off.
Well, I mean, let's not quite get into how much of Syrah needs to be saved.
Okay.
We're being very practical here, and it's very unpleasant. Syrah, you are standing 5 feet in front of your designated gatecrasher. Yes. Irai.
That's as aforementioned.
Okay. You don't have to grapple her now. She is willing to come with you. Are you picking her up?
No. How fast can Leota get through the portal in one turn?
She's just a little lady.
Yes, so
She's got little legs.
I do have to pick
Yeah.
Leota up. It's like, apologies, a lift.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Right. So we'll pick up and throw a radiant sunbolt. Why not?
Into the smoke.
Towards the door.
Yeah.
Okay. How far away from us are they?
Yeah, about. I've been giving it about 30 feet.
Okay. So I can't see them.
No.
I will just chuck. I'll do a burning hands. Why not? It's a nice little. Just as a before I pick up Leota, do a burning hands as a bonus action in that direction because it is a nice little 15-foot cone.
Cool.
So, yeah, deck save. I don't have to be able to see them.
You're blasting.
Yeah.
Okay. Goal. Nat 20 for 22. Meat hook. Big lad. Big boy. Got a 5.
It's a terrible roll. It was only 8 damage, but
So is it if you fail, you take the damage? Or does it halve?
yeah, half. So it's 8 damage if you failed, and 4 damage if you save.
You do.
And everything that isn't on fire, that is flammable, is now on fire.
The door is on fire. Yeah, we're burning the son of the gun down. There's also, just as you watch the fire sort of ignite within the smoke, you sort of see the flash of it, and you do hear the "Oh, I hate fire," and you just hear, "Oh, stop whining." Yeah, you're right. That's you.
Picks Theatre up, goes through the portal.
That is an extra 2 through the portal. You. Okay.
Ooh.
Ooh. So, I'm going to have to see. So, who's that? Ruin and Prisoner are still here. We've still got 2 Gatecrashers. We've still got a Syrah.
And Bernard?
And Bernard. Bernard hadn't
Didn't
quite...
Bernard go through with Dawn at the start?
Yeah, because you used your... Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Dash.
Okay, so yeah, Ruin couldn't get through because you didn't have enough movement, but you can go through in one more turn.
See.
Uh-huh.
Did nearest Gatecrasher not go through?
Yeah, it's on the other side of the portal.
Yeah. So we have...
One Gatecrasher.
So we have a
two
half-elf
Gatecrashers,
Gatecrasher.
but one is unconscious.
Half elf is still here.
Wow, I thought you said that they'd gone through the other side.
He was on the other side of the portal just because he couldn't cast the thing, and then he was like, he's just monitoring. He can't cast the magic, but he can still.
Why didn't he leave though?
Because he got ingrained that it's better to die a hero than to live a coward.
Live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Literally what Ciro is made for and why they are here.
He's had a really tough time. You have to be nice to him. His hand.
I thought he was on the opposite side of the portal.
Side, like right, left side.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh god. If only I had enough hands to drag them all through with me. It's just ridiculousness.
So, Ruin, roll strength. Syrah, roll strength. I will roll strength for Gatecrashers.
Strength saving throw?
Strength saving throw.
Do I get bonuses because I'm next to Sarah? Or do you not have paladin?
I'm not that high paladin.
No.
But is this like an area effect rather than a targeted thing?
I can tell you that you watch as, like, in front of, like, 3, like, slashes in reality appear. And there is just, like, a dragging, sort of, like, it's a bit like, again, references to other things. Goldfinger, when you shoot the window of a plane and things are just getting sucked. She's opened a hole in reality, and you're not going to be sucked into it, but it's enough to drag you if you fail the saving throw.
I did.
Cool.
I rolled a 10.
You're going to take some damage. Syrah.
22.
You plant your feet. So...
Can I... No, they've not rolled anything, have they, to do...
It's just that, yeah.
Succeeds on it. I can't silvery barbs it. I can't grab anyone as a reaction.
Oh, wait, here we go. Yeah, here we are. The wearer can expend a charge to add its intelligence modifier to a strength check or strength saving throw. As a reaction, when it would be knocked prone, the wearer can... Yeah, I knew I could do something with my armor.
Then, if you'd like to do it.
Where are these charges?
Where are my charges?
Where are my charges?
Yeah, I would like to add my intelligence modifier to make that a 15.
So.
Does that still fail?
That still fails.
Oh, wow.
Oh, whoopsie doodle.
What
Can
a
you not
silly
also
little
flash of
sausage.
genius?
No, because I've already used my reaction on my turn, so I've got to wait for my turn to come back to get it back.
So.
It's La Poopy.
Syrah, you succeed. You take 15 points of force damage, but you plant your feet. You're not dragged off. As for Ruin and the 2 Gatecrashers, they have taken 30 points of force damage and are being dragged 15 feet in a straight line back towards the smoke.
I am directly between Throkery and Gatecrasher and that smoke.
Yes. What do you want to do? Do you want to do you still
I
have
am
your
in
reaction?
the way.
Do you have a reaction still?
Yeah, because I've had my turn.
I'm gonna say make a grapple. Just try and grab hold of
The body. Take the body. You're probably a lot stronger than I am.
There is also an unconscious body that's being like, whoop!
Oh, from Ruin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be fine. Take the body.
That's 23.
In mirror to what occurred to you a couple of hours ago, you wrap your arms around your Faerun and able to... He still takes the damage, and also some of that damage is hitting a hard metallic but he is not dragged off. The half-elf just thump, crack, and just is, again, again, as unconscious. This poor guy, he's been healed, but he's not being healed like he didn't eat the bacon and the sausages. You gotta have your breakfast. Anyway, there's now an unconscious Gatecrasher.
Another one.
There's too many. It's too many. What, Tom? Why did you choose something where everyone's just using the same name? This is very like 100 Years of Solitude. It was like everyone has the same name. Anyway, so
we'll have turned to Throw-Kreen Gatecrasher as I have grappled him and just been like, "Do not be ridiculous. Focus on the task."
Just greeny blue blood pouring from his mandibles. Yes, correct. We can get everyone out. Just going to re-roll something. Cool. She doesn't regain that. But Party, how horrible am I?
I mean, you've been pretty horrible so far.
Yeah.
I'd say roll for
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I think you're lovely.
Thank you. As we prepare to go to break, this Valkyrie walks through the smoke, these raggedy pigeon wings, and then it's just like, well, we did try diplomacy. Reaches up with her one-fingered hand, just points it, casts a magic flare as this unconscious Gatecrasher and is evaporated.
Which unconscious Gatecrasher?
Yeah. Which one?
The one-handed
half-elf.
one. The half-elf.
Oh.
Yeah. And that, folks, is where we're going to go to break. Thank you for sticking around. Hope you're all mourn this unnamed Gatecrasher. Please go enjoy your food, your drink, your beverage, your water, which I discovered a beverage is any drink that isn't water. So we're learning something every day.
Bovril.
Bovril. Go enjoy your Bovril. Other meat-based hot drinks are available, like broth. Anyway, enjoy yourselves. Come back for the final part of this, where I'll probably just explode more NPCs. I can do that. I'm God. Anyway, see you in a bit, guys. Welcome back, y'all, for the final little segment of this ongoing saga that has been Teeth and Lies. And I think I can safely say, folks, we've had some teeth. And we've also had some lies.
There's been so many lies.
There's just, you can't trust anyone in this universe. Not even me. And anyway, I can't even finish that sentence. Anyway, in the first half, the party just were one party member was very inhospitable to the act of parley, and then the other party was very inhospitable and started burning down the building. It's just not on. It's not it's the sort of thing that Jane Austen herself would say, how very rude. This is not
I want it to be known that Ruin literally said to them, just wait a second.
And
they didn't wait. But they didn't wait.
In the pouring rain.
You know, as far as they are aware, the people inside could have been like discussing terms and conditions that they want to discuss before the other party come in. You know, they
We
jumped
could have
the
all
gun.
been naked and needing to make ourselves decent.
To be fair, under these clothes, I am naked.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Given what Iroi was wearing at the party.
Clearly not a problem.
No, I do have to point out, all of you are now in very, soot. You're in wet, sooty party clothes now. It's a look.
But
I
do
also feel
realise
like
that it's-
I feel like Gore would have she's clearly a powerful spellcaster. She'd definitely have prestidigitation. Who cares for rain when you have that?
She's just, again, it's so weird with these magic users where you're just like, I know I can fix this. I don't like that you did it. She tried diplomacy, and instead her boss decided to basically firebomb the place. So a lot of mistakes were made, and as a repercussion, one of the Gatecrashers, who I inadvertently just put through the ringer, has now been evaporated. So as we come back in, the Meat Hook has just stumbled through the smoke, and is sort of like looking around. Ruin, you're sort of like, you're prone. The unconscious Gatecrasher, who with Constantine or Newland or Constant Newland, having taken damage, is now starting to vibrate. Yellow mist is pouring out of his mouth, and you can see people like the one remaining Gatecrasher being like, okay, so that's bad. Young Ruin, I should suggest that you get out of there before bomb. So me looks like, and then actually makes eye contact with Ruin's like, you got my knife, my brother's candle. You took it.
No, I don't. It's out there.
What?
Yeah, actually, is they not still inside this cloud of smoke or prestidigitation?
How it was 20.
Sorry.
It was 20 feet. Right,
Right.
Sean.
It was 20-foot radius.
Radius. So he's come through the smoke and out the other side. I'll tell you what. With disadvantage, make I was trying to say, make some sort of like persuasion or make a deception check with disadvantage.
I'm willing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to take these things when they come. Oh. 8.
I might be stupid, but I'm not stupid. Gimme. The knife in your head, Ruin, is like, hello again. Well, you said I'm happy to stab him, or you, or anyone, or kind of like, or the one that's currently vibrating. Just let me stab.
I know you are.
That's good. So what do you think? You're going to give me back?
No, we're going to stab him.
Hooray. Interesting. Ruin, can you make me a strength saving throw?
Another?
Yeah, no, as he's like, it's not fair, and sort of things, and you feel like, you watch as the breath that's coming out of your mask turns like misty. Not yellow misty, cold misty, and everyone in the room is like, oh, it's getting a bit chilly.
Oh.
I'm not. I've got a ring of warmth.
You're absolutely fine, Bernard.
You're not in the room.
You're just looking through the portal go, I'm fine. What did you get?
4.
Just around, like, ice forms up around you and just around your legs. Basically, this is the icy version of the Earthbind spell. And you're just trapped. He's like, I'm coming to get you, knife. Knifey, 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 knifey. Also, Candle. I don't care so much about Candle. Candle says nothing. Candle is not sentient, but forever burns an eternal flame.
4 candles.
4 candles.
Oh.
At the top of the initiative, that is again Ruin. Ruin, you are currently fastened to the ground.
But the real issue is the mist escaping from our friend.
Indeed.
So, I would like to use my action to open the sphere.
Ooh. Oh.
Wait,
So you've got the one that's already got yellow mist in. I've got the one without.
I mean, it's an option.
Is the yellow mist coming out of Newland?
Mm.
His turn is before Sarah's, right?
Currently, yes.
Does that mean it's gonna come out properly before I get a chance to act?
interesting. I am going to say no, because I'm interested to see what you're going to do, and it's the last part of the episode. And you know what, Sarah? You've got higher powers looking out for you. We're not sure who they are, but I'm gonna say it is going to not fully. There's another thing that's going to happen late in the initiative, so I'm gonna give you a chance, because. I mean, I feel bad that I killed my NPC. I don't know if anyone else cares, but I'm just like, oh, poor guy.
Is it leaving his body, though?
Yes.
So, hypothetically, if I was to spare the dying, it would already be leaving his body.
Yes.
So he would be okay, and the possession would leave his body still.
But it was disintegrated.
No,
that was the other one.
The other one. Folks, this is again, as I said, the problem about
this is
Constantine. Constantine is the possession is leaving. Yes, so
because he's dying.
If you spared the dying, yes, because
but it wouldn't go back in. It would already be leaving.
I think, sort of again, people who know more about like the lore, I like to think that you are pouring like life essence into the body, and that's enough to push out what's already leaving. So yes, it wouldn't just come out and then come right back in. It will probably again, for the little bit that you have all found out about this, it looks for the strongest alternative, which previously had been broken glass, then became gatey. There is another, having possessed. Yes. Right. So if you're going to spare the dying on
yeah. So I pull out like a little syringe from a pack and then just jab it into his chest. So he spared the dying as an action.
Again, his eyes flicker open and then just looks at you and is like, thank you.
Can you get out of here?
Yeah.
Good. And then I misty step out into the ball.
Great.
Into the ballroom, not into the ball.
Yeah.
The ball is bad.
Yeah.
Sorry, I meant the portal.
Into the ball. You're like, whoopee! Yes.
I am missed.
You just hear Meathook go, that's not fair. You're not supposed to use magic. And Gold just goes, oh, shut the fuck up. You complete... I am... Well done, Ruin. Well done. Nicely played. Yeah, Ruin.
I'm already going. I haven't listened to any of this shit. I'm looking at the other Gatecrashers going, are you going to do something?
The Fry Cream is like...
I mean, as in like all the Gatecrashers inside the other side of the ball.
They are...
Presumably with ranged weapon attacks.
Make an insight roll.
And spells.
Make an insight roll.
An insight roll, the sons of bitches. That is a 19.
So, you were told a little bit about Gatecrashers. And Gatecrashers also have the ability to lock down places. So, it happened in one of the alternate timelines, which was absolutely destroyed by a large dinosaur-like creature. Weirdly, the only survivors from that were a bunch of animals, and they became a problem. And then it turns out the Gatecrashers had borrowed that dinosaur. Basically, there are things where interplanar travel is stopped. And by the way they're looking, they might just sometimes quarantine folks. Quarantine is very much when you do just shut everything down. You keep them well, sick, whatever. They're just trapped in the same plane, and that looks like what some of them are planning. So, if they can trap this being in the afterlife, then well, not the afterlife, Lacuna, so be it.
It's cold.
It's cold. It's sufficient.
I'd say that's lawful evil.
The ends justify the means.
Exactly, baby. You're speaking my language.
And sometimes the means are, Oh, I'm sorry. Are you sad that your mother's dead? A lot of other mothers will die if we mess around with this.
Yeah, I think Bruin is just kind of just stood there looking at them all after saying, "Are you not gonna do something?" And figuring out what they're doing, she just kind of puts her hands on her hips and sort of turns back to the point and be like, "I'd get out of there if I was you." To whoever's still inside, which I think Sarah, Constantine, and
Thread Queen.
Yeah. Bernard. You're here, you're safe. The redhead Gatecrasher just comes up and is like, "You're right, Bernard. Did he didn't pour anything, you didn't get any yellow stuff in you, did you?"
No, of course not.
You're not, again, she's making an insight check, she doesn't necessarily, 18, where she's like, good, who's this? Pointing at Dawn.
This is Dawn. Dawn's a bartender.
I can't, I'm making you make a roll after roll insight.
Me?
Yeah.
That's not going to go well. 14.
Absolutely. Good to meet you, Dawn. We just need to make sure that you're okay. If you could come with us, and our healers can attend to you. She's like, "Oh, yeah, sure, okay, fine." Looks you, Bernard. I'll catch you in a moment. Okay.
Of course.
Takes Dawn, starts escorting her off.
As Dawn is kind of led away, Bernard will just say, "On Dawn, make sure that they write some songs about me." I'm going to use the boots that you so kindly gave me. And I'm going to teleport back in, and I'm going to rage and then smack Meat Hook in the face.
Bernard Hart. There's a reason they sing the songs of you. You beauty. Yeah. Okay. So, the boots are teleporting you back. It is a Arcana check.
Arcana DC equals 5 plus 1 for each of the 5 feet. So I make that 11 because it was 30 foot, wasn't it?
Yes. So if you roll an Arcana,
that I will. Well, that probably serves me right. It's a 9. So he's like, "Stupid fucking right! I'll just run. I'm just going to run back in."
Again, well, I'm for sure that isn't how. I think for thematic narrative, like how I'm letting Sarah move things out. Bernard, you're being a hero. You run back in. You begin raging the fire, the glory. Yes, you are raging. You are going to fight this troll.
Actually,
I've changed my mind.
I have two attacks.
Yeah.
And with my level up, I took the Ember of the Fire Giant feat.
Ooh.
Is there a way, as I'm running, that I could catch both Meat Hook and I've already forgotten the name, but the other Valkyrie?
The goal. Yes. Yeah.
In a 15-foot radius sphere.
She is just slightly behind him, but. Yes, less than 50. Yeah, you can catch both. Yeah.
Could they please make me dexterity saving throws?
Yes. So
this replaces one of my 2 attacks.
Beautiful. Yes. Meat Hook got a 16. Gore got a 12. But again, is using a legendary resistance because she's just like. In the words of the Immortal Scholar, fuck that shit. There you go. So she passes.
This shit out.
That is... Got to roll some dice now. Rolled low. That is 6 fire damage, so 3 for the save. And also Meat Hook, who failed, is blinded. until the start of my next turn.
He's also resistant to fire, but hates it, but still is blinded and is like, so rude! Give me back my knife!
Then I'm going to attack with my second attack.
Please do.
Because blinded with advantage?
Yeah. As he's just just swinging around.
That is a 27 to hit.
Do your damage.
Right, I've got to add all of my stuff on. That's 11 points of piercing was I smack with the rapier. I'm also
science.
going to... Sorry?
I said, science, as you...
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm also going to add a flourish. So that's... I'm also... So those of you who've read it will know that in order to take the Ember of the Fire Giant, I also had to take Strike of the Giant's Fire Strike. So I'm going to be adding that. So that is an extra D10 fire damage, which is 3. Sneak attack.
Oh, bloody yeah.
I had advantage.
Yep.
Stop with the low rolls. 7 points of sneak.
Wow.
And I'm going to add a flourish, which will be double checking which flourish I want to use. I think the defensive flourish, because I want to be harder to hit. So yeah.
Are you staying there?
I mean, if they're shutting it this turn, then I guess so.
No, my point is, are you staying directly right in front of... sorry, I spaced out a little bit. Did you end up teleporting or did you run in?
I ran in.
Okay.
Also,
as you run, I obviously, I'm not cancelling what you did at all, but as you ran past Syrah, they would have, I think they were distracted, still tangled in Gatecrasher, but they would have tried to grapple you as well and go, Bernard, no, this is not sensible. And tried to, you are in the way, is what you'll hear as you are stood between Syrah and the others.
I think you probably would have grabbed some of the extra flourishy elements of the costume and they've just been dragged off. Yeah, so I'm taking the defensive flourish, which is I add my bardic inspiration dice and then I add that also to my AC for the time being.
Ooh.
And I can't remember what size my bard dice is. A D8. It's another 4 points of damage. I think that's it.
Grand.
You staying? You're not moving? Do you have any more movement left?
No, ran in.
Okay.
Syrah.
Huh?
Tom's actual heart hurts for Syrah here because I'm just like, oh, you.
I had a plan.
Yeah.
But no, it's fine.
Yeah.
You ran in.
Yeah.
Had a turn first, sorry.
Yeah.
No, that's okay.
Through the smoke emerges a large metallic creature. Gatey, Bernard, you know them very well. But, I mean, it's been a while since you actually... The good times you had, this quite eloquent, quite fun Warforged, who would play drums. And unfortunately, you have more memories of this corrupted yellow monstrosity than you do. And, I mean, you've been traveling with Ruin, and you've been traveling with Syrah, so you've kind of picked up on, when you're seeing the expressionless mask, and you're being able to get emotion, but there's no, recognition, there's no... although you know a bit more, you're like, there is sentience here. There is, but doesn't care, and is coming. Constantine gets up to his feet, looks up, and actually sort of looks at Gatecrasher. Faerun is like, You go, old fellow. I'm gonna... Sorry, right. Kind of looks at Sarah. You don't need to do what you're going to do, Sarah. You know, other people do need... I'm not stupid. You go. I've got this.
You are more important, and I have Nanny with me.
Come on. He just shoves the Fry Queen, who's like, no, not again, falls back through. Constantine kind of just... Sarah gives you a salute. And again, sort of like, you knew him a bit, and yeah, okay, this guy's a rogue and a scoundrel, and it's difficult, but this is the original version that you kind of knew, who is like, when the chips are down, is like, yeah, people. This is, to be honest, this is the guy who went and rescued Ruin. This is the guy who was like, I see possibility in this woman, and people who would probably have... I can safely sort of say now, as we're coming to the end, Ruin was definitely on the this might be a problem bit of the wall. And because this Gatecrasher was like, no, I think we can fix this, got moved and was given a possibility. But that's all information that's for another time, if we all make it out. And just... and also travels. Sarah. Just...
Yeah, I'm just... I don't think I have any way of getting Bernard out of there.
Sorry, but hanging around wasn't particularly Bernard's style.
No, I get that. Sarah will... Okay, so after admonishing Bernard for getting in the way, we'll sort of stare at him, and then I'm going to cast Shackle. Feel free to fail it, but can you please make me a strength saving throw?
Oh, wow.
Are you going to announce that this is going to be...
Bernard, get back over here. And magical shackles fly towards you. You've seen her use this before.
But when... Fine. I'll fail it.
Today's not the day they sing of Bernard Hart.
Just so close to like a Scorpion reference.
Yeah.
Get back over here.
Return.
Out of interest, what is your DC?
18.
18. I would have failed it anyway. I rolled a 4 on the dice and I got plus 12. So.
You do take 13 points of bludgeoning damage, presumably halved.
Yeah. This keeps me angry.
And then as a bonus action, you go flying 20 feet back towards the portal.
Can we flavour it that it's shackled around the feet? So, and that's why
just
the kind of,
like that.
that's why the kind of strength save was so low, because he's just like,
Yeah.
As you're just being dragged, and again, because it's 20 feet, that it's enough that you're like, your feet are through the portal, and there's just enough of like a, as again, yeah, you're dragged back in, and the Gatecrashers are like, oh, welcome back.
Did Constantine stay?
Constantine was leaving, because Constantine was like, I know of Sarah, and I think I know where this is going, but was also sort of like, I said rogue and a scoundrel, but also has quite the similar beliefs to you of like, you know, we're back to ends justifying the means, and you know, if you get, yes, basically Constantine has got, Constantine threw your Gatecrasher through, and then was like, I'm making sure.
Yeah, sure. Final question then.
Yes.
The yellow mist.
Yes.
What is it doing? Because I've not been able to capture it.
No.
Is it going to look like it's going to try and come through the portal?
It is hovering, and it is amassing, and I mean, it's very difficult to work out what the intention of mist is, but as your processes, there are 2 options here. Well, 3. 1, retreat. 2, to go through the portal. 3, to find the nearest, strongest entity, which is you.
Does it look... If I go through the portal, will it have time to come through before they close it?
In this game, it's very difficult because everything's in 6 seconds, and this is a decision that comes down to split seconds. It would be a roll.
You are a clockwork sorcerer. Surely you've got some timey-wimey bullshit you could pull.
Not timey-wimey. It's more about making things lawful and averaging things out.
Interesting.
I still have a few reactions to help the rolls and stuff.
What kind of role would it require, Tom? This is Syrah analysing the situation. If she thinks it will get through, then she will stay. If she thinks she can distract it by staying. But if she thinks that she can get through the portal safely without it following through, then she'll go through the portal.
What sort of like... Do you have dispel magic? Because you've used your action,
yes.
Obviously. All right. If you got through the portal and then sort of gave the command, drop it, it would be, above table, it would be a D100 to just see how successful, sort of, and how much, I'm going to say how much doesn't get through on the D100. A little bit, manageable, a lot, problem, and it's in. Sarah, how much do you trust the Gatecrashers?
Implicitly.
Still? Yeah. Do you think that outweighs your desire to ensure that, do you believe that they would be able to shut that portal in time?
Well, it's Thry-Kreen Gatecrasher that's been controlling it.
Yes. And he is now being pushed through, so the portal is going to close. But the question is, do the Gatecrashers on the other side lock it down before he can, unsummon it? He also cares about you. I know, yes, I think you've picked up on that. He's not the best, but he does sincerely care about you. And also cared about Nanu, sort of. He's a good man, and the problem is good men don't survive wars.
This might
Sorry,
come down
folks,
to a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, this has become weirdly intense. Who thought this? Do you remember when we were at a ball? Do you remember when we were all dancing? And now it's just the horrors of war.
I rolled a 3. She pushes Bernard through and jumps through herself. Shut it down.
Shut it down.
Shut it down. The portal, again, sort of they're using their reaction. The portal is shutting. Irai, it is your turn.
I'm like, how
do not
can
go
I
through that
follow
portal.
this? Of course. Irai is intensely practical and would not do anything that brash. So,
Well, you got the Belcorn. That's why
Sorry?
you got. That's why you got the doll amulet.
Very rude.
Wow.
Very rude.
I can't close portals myself, but I can just send fire after it. Well, no, because you're still in the mouth of this portal. Have you actively? Are you through?
I had enough movement to get through.
And I think she's kind of like, did you dive? So you're like down so they can get over. You're also quite short, aren't you? You're not. Yeah. So you could get something over. There's also a very tall troll back there who is also going, my eyes.
I think it's Erai being very practical. It's not necessarily trying to hit anything in specific, but it's more just kind of laying down a sort of covering fire type of thing, as in anything that tries to get through will burn up or like be pushed back in some way. So yeah, spending that key.
Do it.
To like nothing else, it doesn't do all that much, but sorry, I don't actually know how to get it to upcast. To roll upcasted, but I guess I'm just adding extra d6, so I'll just roll it. So obviously it's a dex save, but yeah, so that is a 6, a 4, 3, a 3, a 6, and 2. I add brain 18, 22, 24.
Cool. So we had a 3 and we had a 21 for dex saving throws.
Okay, so 12 for the person that saved.
Yeah.
Can the miss save? Isn't this harmable? Does it burn up?
Are you
That'd be
Well,
a
the mist was. I
wonderful
thought the mist
surprise.
was like the closest thing. I was literally just
aiming for the
it,
mist.
I was aiming at it in the intent to stop anything following them.
Cool. You hit the mist. You've done it damage. Can you make a wisdom saving throw?
Oh no.
Sure.
Monks are wise, right?
Yes. 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 Not as wise as they are dexterous or strong, apparently. But that is a 23.
I'll do.
I will do. You feel as something is reaching into your mind. Something like kind of going, good memories. Yeah. And like as the hand reaches out to like touch your memories, goes, oh, you're strong. You've dealt with possession before. I know you now, Erai Lightbringer.
No.
And I would.
That's what, and they're shut out.
Yeah.
Being a telepathic being that also
Yes,
has
I think, and you
Very much
just
like, no,
go
shut up.
nope, and as you just feel, and like your subconscious, if we're imagining it as a separate being, being like, cool, it's again like a hacker thing, being like, cool, we know that's that wave. No, we're not gonna let that back in. That's done. Great. That is now. You have damaged the mist. You have damaged. As the portal is now shutting, you're all kind of disgusted as this pigeon woman casts teleport, lands in, and then just throws up her hands and be like, I surrender. I have absolutely no desire to end up with that. I am now your prisoner. And as the Gatecrashers are like, manacles! As she's just like, they're just sort of like, as the portal is now being shut, poor Meat Hook.
That was a bonus action.
Yeah.
I kind of just want to punt her back in. That's not.
Please go ahead.
I don't know that is necessarily a thing that I can do.
You want to. I think you all
Desperately want to.
She's like, I told you, parlay. Meat Hook. Meat Hook. He's like, what, my knife, and just is swinging his.
I don't.
You
I think
just-
it's just a normal shove. It's just not very.
Kiss me. Get warmer. Get warmer. Oh, really cold.
Okay. Well, okay. I guess I can use.
That was a
proto-
legendary action where she just
Sorry,
teleports.
to teleport. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I can use. Oh, okay. It would have come after my turn, so technically I can't do anything. If it's a legendary action, it would have come after my turn.
Again, no. If there was something you particularly wanted to do, then we could.
Just wanted to attempt to push her back through and have them shut it on her. It's one of those things that's like, no, we are done. We are done.
We are
this
done.
bitch.
As Meat Hook is just like, ugh, and you just see Gatey walking as it just irises and then just is looking at you all. You know, this yellow mist as the portal.
There's just a little clock of not balloons, no, not the mood,
Happy birthday to you.
not the mood balloon.
In the ballroom, like the wedding balloons are now dropping as you're all there absolutely exhausted. You're like, not
Just inappropriate timing stick on.
Oh, I am sorry. I just thought that you wanted balloons, and now all of a sudden you all very judgy of stick on.
As the portal is closing, I think there's just that moment where, Modron eyes, clock Modron eyes. Just
Sarah, are you shutting down like your mental? If something is trying to mentally connect with you, are you just going to close it?
Is it the yellow mist?
It's Gatey.
It's
Something.
Hey, are you open to an unknown transmission?
If it doesn't feel like it's maliciously trying to hack me.
Something pops in. Hello, dear. I don't have much time. A lot of really bad things have happened, and the rather nasty. Basically, Avernus. I'm in Avernus. I'm doing my best. I'm trying to break it. I believe in you, Sarah. Best of luck. I love you. As the voice of Nanny just flickers out as a transmission hidden in this Warforged.
Hidden in the Warforged?
It was... This is the close... It got close enough to you that Nanny has left, a subroutine. She's a genius. She's one of the greatest mechanics of this or any age, and just to put it into the personification of a trickster god to broadcast to her ward.
Interesting. Are we still in initiative?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless we're, we're coming to the end of all things, as actually, we're going back to the. We're not in combat now because unless you want to beat up this woman, but it would be Ruin, then Bernard, then Syrah, then Eri, if you want to do something. But we are. Sometimes you get a big final battle, and sometimes it's all just very sad and very
No,
Ruin.
I just there's nothing I can do to stop the portal from closing. I suppose I'll just walk to one of the tables with champagne.
Yeah.
I'm guessing nobody's following me.
No.
Probably got their own shit to deal with, so I'm just going to pull out the note and have a quick look. A squared above, Tom. Those coordinates better be there.
Do you have Discord open?
Oh, yeah.
Secret notes.
I mean, you're all welcome to look at it, and now it's in cursive, so if you can read it, if you want to read it out loud, I could try if you can't.
Dear robot lady?
Girl.
I have never broken my promise.
I have rather broken my promise.
I understand you are mad. Truly, I am sorry. Oh, greater evil.
Do you want me to read it?
Yeah, go on, please.
Dear robot girl, I have rather broken my promise. I understand you are mad. Truly, I am sorry. A greater evil than one faced by any of the Gatecrashers is coming. One who is whispered of. We cannot win. I must destroy the forge. The secret dies with me. Thank you for the second chance. It shall not be wasted. Anthony Ravenscroft, Keysmith no more.
Right. Well, you better hope he's dead.
Well, you don't know where he is, do you?
Harsh, Lola. Very true, but
I
very
just
harsh.
had to say it.
Yeah.
Like,
None of you looked at the note previously. There was so much.
No, because we had a deal.
We had to, and he broke it.
I guess only one of you is lawful.
Well, yeah, I think she just throws the note onto the ground. And waits.
That's Ruin. Bernard.
I think the thing is, canonically, Bernard's feet are bound by the shackles. He's also still angry.
Yeah.
So I can't cast any spells.
Sarah would have dropped concentration as soon as we were through and the gate was closed.
Yeah. So if we're kind of in the kind of aftermath of that,
yeah.
I think he's just going to start composing a song. Just in like game terms, it will be the counter charm again, just in case anything happens. But
you are in a vampire's castle. That's smooth move, yeah.
Yeah, and he's just composing a song. It's definitely making a lot more of kind of leaping into the breach and beating the shit out of a troll than actually happened. Yeah, that's it.
It's inspiring. Everyone.
No, I'm not inspiring anyone.
But what if you did? Yeah, it's a catchy tune. It's got less, let's say, euphemisms than a lot of your other songs, but you still. This is definitely the song of a man who was pictured naked back in Gatecrash HQ. This is a bop. Syrah.
We'll head over to Thrycreen Gatecrasher.
Yes.
Did you know where she was? Did you know that she was in Avernus?
No. No one told.
Insight check.
Yeah.
21.
He sincere. He didn't know.
Great.
But are you just? Is insight just on him? Or are you just looking? You having now announced that? Are you looking for other people?
Yeah.
Your eyes flicker up to a red-headed elven woman who sort of goes, "That's the problem with these people. They just keep secrets from you, don't they?" I didn't know. I wasn't here, but I can guarantee that Keeper probably did. And did it for your good, for what that counts.
Tom.
Yeah.
I have a biscuit tin full of biscuits that give you a long rest.
Yeah, you do.
I'm going to shove one towards Thrycreen. And I'm going to crush another one in my hand and kind of sprinkle it over myself. Because I don't eat.
Yeah. I'm going to say the magic of these biscuits is fading, but this is as just sort of like, yes, but yeah, go ahead. You've got a long rest.
Off we go then.
Looks at Yes. Vernus, just me and you then? You want to take any of your friends?
We'll sort of look blankly around. They don't have to. This is our mission.
He's prepared to do it. We'll let Eri and if anyone else wants stuff, but yes, just as they try and having shut a portal and they're going to open another portal. Eri.
Sure. Sure. The thing is that Eri would probably try and kill the ghoul person, but only because they are very hate-filled.
That's
and
fine.
Unreasonable when it comes to things like that. But like, yeah, okay, no, yeah, they'll come. They do have honor. This person has surrendered, so they are taking themselves away from the situation. They'll come.
Yeah. So, Ruin, you've thrown your note down. Your Gatecrasher has sort of come over to you, and wow, that was fucked up. All of it. I know you don't really care for this sort of stuff, but how are you doing?
Your order. They are not so good as they say, are they?
I don't want to be glib with you, Ruin, but who is? Any of these people who claim they're doing things for the greater good, it's always their greater good. There's a reason why we keep having rebellion after revolt after rebellion.
You know, I would consider helping you all. But I'm not made for grunt work. Think if you want me here. I'm looking for an upper management job role.
You are good
I
at
think it's
creating
time.
things, Ruin. If you want to meet one of the greatest creators, you are welcome to come with us.
Do you know where in Avernus they are?
No. But I bet you could find out.
I could. I look at Gatecrasher Constantine, and like, if we find this builder, what does that mean?
We need to fix things, Ruin. I saw potential in you, and I still think that sometimes we need your willingness. Do you mind if I look at the note that you got given? I don't want to pry into your sort of gestures to the one that the keysmith gave you.
She just points behind her on the floor.
Picks it up. Yep, seems that that arsehole is moving quicker than we thought. Those planes that were disappearing, it seems. Right. Gestures to Sarah, gestures to we're going. Clicks. The redhead. All right, people. It seems it is who we thought it was. This Citadel currently is asking for our assistance. As you're aware, they also think that they are capable of protecting the multiverse, and it seems that we're going to have to do a certain amount of allyship. The HQ seems to have been compromised. We're going to make for the Citadel. those of you who have your missions, and then she's just like, why the fuck am I in charge of this one? Where is Keeper? Where is Full Light Snow? No one's seen them in a couple of days, of course. Just sort of like looks at the party and was like, Bernard, we might have to put the tour on hiatus for a bit. Reunion tour in a couple of years? If we make it through?
Sure.
Well,
Just hit me up when you're ready.
Comes and in a mirror of the first time you join them, and you do the kind of predator handshake. It's been a great time. Thank you. I've really enjoyed myself. You know, gentle like pummeling your shoulder. You take care of yourself, okay?
You as well.
Where's Broken Glass?
And Paravildi. Did you not stop her?
They have been dealt with. They've done a lot of bad, and they will be paying for it.
Where is Broken Glass?
It starts to make it a turn.
I grab them.
I wouldn't do that if I was you, Rune.
No, I think several of us probably would. Answer the fucking question.
Bernard, we were ending it so well. It's a prison. In Avernus. For people that the Gatecrashers consider to be dangerous. And that includes the serpent that will bring the end of the world, a former god, and then looks at Bernard, and a vampire. You just didn't look at her neck, did you? Anyway. You happy with that, Ruin? Do you want coordinates?
You can tell me where they are. Which prison?
Last Hope. Looks at the two Gatecrashers. They know where she is.
I know where she is. And I'll walk over to Sarah and 3 Green Gatecrasher. Like, we'll find your nanny, but we have to make a stop first.
Gatecrasher, the Fry Green Gatecrasher begins as Gatecrashers around us all begin teleporting out. Those of you who look through the portal see a large bronze floating city in the sky. This is first time you've heard of it, but the Citadel, supposedly the last bastion of security against the Whispering One who claims that he's going to bring every multiverse under his rather rotten thumb. But that's not your concern. Party, you all were promised various things to go on this mission, a simple mission of returning 2 lost souls to the Gatecrashers, and it does appear that whatever corruption... People use the term rotten apple a lot, as if it's just a one-off thing. You know, you get rid of one rotten apple and that's fine. And that's not how rotten apples work, because a rotten apple destroys the entire barrel. It just takes one and the whole thing falls apart. And it is unfortunate. Any group that eventually claims to be good and know what's right, it's what they know and what they think is right. And it does seem that the time of the Gatecrashers might be coming to an end, that if it is true that their former ally is to destroy the Forge, then truly what remains of the Silver Keys, as they are slowly but surely being destroyed, this might be the end. But that's not your priority. There is there is an innocent Kenku who did some terrible things, but tried to redeem themselves. There is a not great Viper woman, but who also was willing to fight what was right. And out there somewhere, there was a little old lady putting together metal from the beings that just wanted her dead to make her daughter. And so, party, Avernus calls, the multiverse calls. You have a silver key. You have 2 of the few remaining paladinic remainers of this, to be honest, cult. And that's the thing with Truth and Lies. As soon as it sets in, as soon as it gets into you, it starts the rot. But what happens on the Citadel, that's not my story. That's someone else's. So on that downer of an ending, as we come to the end, anything anyone would like to do before you are swept off to one of the worst places in all existence?
It's not that bad.
Once you get to know, once you're local, it's all good. Yeah.
Get to go see Ruin's little homely shack that she's got there.
I can safely say that
it's like the Batcave. It's just filled with hell machines.
Yeah. When you get there, Tig has to be driven out because she's been sitting in your horrible chair. He's like, it's fine. This is great. Yeah. Yeah. Any closing words, folks? No.
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll. Wow, folks. Thank you so much for joining us as my associates and friends here go into a midnight rave. If you have enjoyed this, God's bless you. We do other games on Mondays and Tuesdays. Wednesdays, we will be either doing a talk together or what's known as a lore together that Josh will be running, or it might be some of our non-D&D games. There's some very exciting things coming out there, which, again, like if I'm thinking of the schedule, also some very dark and grim and scary things. Also the possibility of spice. Anyway,
don't jinx it.
I'm speaking into the universe, Layla. It's gonna happen. Anyway, huge thank you to our sponsors and supporters, and also big thank you to the D20 Club on Patreon. Just because I think you deserve it. I'm attempting to do the hearts. I know it's the gag that I don't do it, but thank you to all of you. Your support keeps these lights on. And they have made us a wiki. They've made us a Discord. If you get a chance to look at the wiki, especially after this, where I just kept being like, and this is a reference, and this is a reference. Yes, thank you, everyone. We're just going to do a quick, cyber hug as a group and being like, wow, war. You take care of everyone, take care of each other, and as we say at the end of every episode, don't let the fuckers drive you down. Anyway.
Especially
you! Have a good time, folks. Take care.